Alright, here we go. This video is going to be demolition tools. Alright, we got some awesome tools to show you right now. Extremely versatile, and they can take apart just about anything. If you need a door opened, a window opened, a crate opened, you need to take some tile off, cut through drywall, chip away at some brick or concrete, or whatever it may be, pull nails out, hammer nails, break glass, all kinds of utility. The possibilities are endless between all of these tools, and they are all extremely well made, and I recommend all of them. So I got some great choices for you guys here if you're in the market for a demolition tool or just a cool ass tool in general. Especially that dead-on Annihilator in the middle there, that monster. That guy is wicked. So let's go ahead and jump into some specs on these things, man. Just awesome capability here. Starting off with the dead-on Annihilator. You can see it's got that wicked skull and crossbone logo. Dead on, written on the rubberized handle here. The features include bottle opener, hammer, wrench, nail puller. And it's got a demolition axe right here. You can sharpen up that blade if you wanted to, take down drywall, wood slots, shingles. You can strip conduit. It's got chisel smashing capabilities. You can slam that thing into all kinds of stuff. Whatever you need it to go through, that thing's going to go through it, man. Wicked point on that. Again, you can modify this yourself. You can take a Dremel tool to it and recurve some edges, sharpen some edges, whatever you want to do, man. It's a big chunk of steel, and it weighs about 2 pounds, and this thing will just rip through everything. So excellent tool there. It's also extremely well balanced. As you can see, it's kind of balancing right up towards the top of the handle right here, right where you'd be holding that guy. So awesome balance on it, makes it very easy to use. It gives you a lot of momentum with the weight behind it, and an incredible amount of versatility. The things that I listed it was capable of doing are just a few on a short list of many, or a long list of many rather. But all kinds of versatility with that thing. Again, that's the dead-on Annihilator. They make one in a 14-inch as well as an 18-inch, and Dead-On is the company, and they have all kinds of different tools and gear to check out. So definitely have a look at that if you're in the market. Just an incredible tool, awesome piece of gear to keep laying around in your car, or in your garage, just wherever you may need it. I keep it in my car, in my vehicle bag. It's a recent addition, and I absolutely love it. All kinds of capability with that again. Up next, let's see what we got here. EOD Robotics Incorporated. This is the EOD Breacher Bar, and I got the Kydex sheet with it. Alright. This is found and discovered on countycom.com. That's com with 2 M's for countycom. Awesome site. They got all kinds of cool gadgets and tools, and just a lot of interesting stuff to look at there. So I definitely recommend checking out the website. I got a couple things to show you guys from countycom. A lot of it is specific for that site and things that you will not find anywhere else. I couldn't find this anywhere else, to name one. Nor could I find these mini Widgy Pry Bars or the mid-breacher tool. But so what you have here is you have your Kydex sheath with different lanyard holes. You could strap it to a pack or whatever you may want to do. Nice thing about this is it is a 1 1/4 inch width right here. Okay, and so what you can do is you can put that into your Molly and Pals webbing and just kind of stick it in your pack like this, and the sheath will hold it from falling down, and you can just pull this right out. So you could either tie it to your pack or your vest or your thigh rig, your belt, whatever you want to do. The carrying capabilities are endless. It's very versatile in that regard. Always something you look for when purchasing a tool. It's got lanyard holes. It's got 4 actually, and you can make your own paracord wrap for it. You could get custom handles for it. I'm going to wrap it with paracord. That's my choice for the handle that I'll be putting on this. I wanted to show you guys the blade as it came out of the box first, and I'll make another video when I get a wrap on there and you guys can check that out. But it's 8.5 inches long, 1 1/4 inches wide, and the thickness is almost a 1/4 inch, so nice thickness on this guy. It's a 1045 high carbon steel. It's heat treated. The hardness rating is like about 45, so you can definitely do all kinds of prying tasks. You can get indoors with this, open windows, use it as a chisel, all kinds of different utility with this guy. Also, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to sharpen this edge right here. So this blade is going to be razor sharp in theory, and I'm going to keep this a little more dulled for the more rigorous tasks. But it's not going to be a super fine blade or thin blade, but it's going to be just a beefy blade to use for all kinds of different tasks. K-Bar also has a tool which is similar in shape to this, one of their Becker knives, which is also very cool. I'll probably be picking that up as soon as possible. So, another great tool. This is found on countycom.com, and it's by EOD Robotics Incorporated. It's the EOD Breacher Bar. Awesome piece of kit right here. All kinds of versatility, as with all of these tools. We also have its little brother here. This is the mid breacher. Same construction as far as the steel and hardness rating. It's 6.5 inches long, 1 inch wide. Also goes in paracord or nylon webbing like the Molly and Powell systems very easily. Very capable to rig this up all sorts of ways. You can make a paracord wrap on this as well with the 4 lanyard holes there. Let's see what else we got. This one is 1/8 of an inch thick, so not as beefy as its older brother, but just as vicious, really is. Again, I'm going to sharpen this blade here. This is a little sharper than its older brother, but I'll make this razor sharp and then again leave the tip of it more dull. So again, it can do some more strenuous tasks like prying and opening up doors, windows, crates, ammo cans, whatever I may need it to do. Good weight on this thing too, and it's only a couple ounces. Whereas this one here, I don't know, I'll just take a guess and call it, I don't know, maybe like 10 ounces. But great balance on these things, just super rugged design. I like that you can customize them, make your own, paracord handle. I think that's very cool. I'll be showing you guys that in another video. Probably going to do like a maybe a multicam wrap on it with like a flat dark earth, like a tan, a green, and a black paracord. I'll try and do a wrap with all 3 of those incorporated. The last guy we have here is the Micro Widgy Pry Bar. This is also found on countycom.com. It's 3 inches long, 1/2 inch wide. But this is kind of like a little keychain pry bar. You know what I mean? When you have a utility that you don't want to use your knife for, you may have an expensive knife on you or just something without that beefy of a blade and you need to pry something. Anything you wouldn't do or be hesitant to do with your knife, this will do for you. Extremely lightweight. You can pull up nails with it, get into all kinds of packaging, and just all sorts of prying tasks or anything you may need it for. A small chisel. Again, the possibilities are endless. With pieces of steel like this. So I really enjoy these kinds of tools. It's a little break from the standard, blades and things like that. I find a lot of interest in these different designs. So again, that's the Micro Widgy Pry Bar. All this stuff's made in the USA as well, guys, except for the dead-on. Anything on CountyCom is typically USA made, for what it's worth. This is also by EOD Robotics Inc., just like its older brother. This is the Mid Breacher Bar, whereas this is the EOD Breacher Bar, the full size. And again, for both of these, I'm going to sharpen up the blades on these ends and leave the tip of it dull. And I'll get some pretty cool paracord wraps on there as soon as I can. And again, just a last overview, this was the On Annihilator, the 14-inch variety. So awesome tools. Very cool capability. You can really be creative on how you want to destroy things with these tools, and I love that. I love destruction. I love, ripping stuff apart, taking down houses, or whatever it may be. It's always a lot of fun. So when you got more cool ways to do it with a badass tool, it's pretty satisfying, actually. So hope you guys enjoyed. A little something other than the norm. Trying to get some, creative stuff out there. Thanks for all the support. And we got a couple more Maxpedition reviews coming up. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thanks again.